Hi guys, is this working? Hi, shout out to person before me. You seemed really nice. Thanks for warming up my people. Which sounds weird. Ite, thanks everyone. Nice haircut. Yes, I know. I look exactly the same as I always do when I have a haircut. Success. And then I will look exactly the same as I always do 2 weeks after I have a haircut. It's the circle of life. Nothing changes ever. I tweeted a link. Did it work? I have no idea. I've got my own room now on Younow because I'm a big deal these days. I don't even know if it works. I probably just tweeted everybody to some random fat person dancing. Nope, it's working. Hi. Whoa, I ended up watching myself. That's weird. Hi. Hey everyone. Yes, it's worked, says everyone. Thanks. I can tell Facebook about it then. Because obviously it's so much more embarrassing to tell Twitter and it not working. Tumble tumble. How is everyone doing, generally speaking? I'll try my best not to touch my hair too much or put on a hat today because I'm aware that that's like literally the most annoying thing ever that I do all the time. Okay, publish. I've told everyone you have my undivided attention. Did you get a quiff? No, it's kind of still more a fringe. Don't worry, guys. You have ears? What the hell? I know. Do I have ears? I didn't know that. Ba 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 ba. How you doing, Dan? I have a crappy internet connection. Help, Stacy. I can't imagine that. Someone said, "Are you worried about being followed around by paparazzi now you're a DJ?" I don't think anyone would be interested in following me around. Sorry, I think that's just true. Who would follow me around? Honestly, no one. Thanks to everybody who's saying it makes me look like a girl, keeping gender stereotypes down forever. I'm sure lesbians everywhere are proud to have people like you in the world. I'm only joking. So, one word, how are you doing? It's time for that part of the day. Go on then. 3, 2, 1, go! How are you feeling? I'm going to read it out. Da 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 da. Da da. You can see my cleavage. That's a bit dangerous. Look at Dan's cleavage. Don't look at my cleavage. Brilliant, said somebody. Cheeky, dismal, fun, great, amazing. Okay, I guess, says Bridget. Bridget's not having the best day. That's bad. Amazing, said somebody. Yasmin is butts. You're feeling butts. As in you're physically feeling butts? Whose butt are you feeling? I guess that's the question. Absolutely crap, said somebody. Good to know. Amazing, wonderful, dead. Not happy because I lost the game. Oh dear. Your mums. That's not an emotion. Shit. Lauren had a drama performance today, GCSE. Hey! I got an A star in both of my drama courseworks. Just to throw that out there. Satisfied, said Dan. Good. Good to know. Ba ba ba. Dan, what's your biggest dream, said Lucy. That's a bit of a heavy question to kick this off with. Dear God, let's not do that yet. Is it exam season? Why is everyone on about exams? It's March. What exams are happening in March? I have no idea what's happening. Ba 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 ba. What am I doing? Said somebody. I don't know. You're watching some random dork on the internet. You tell me why. Half-term exams. Oh, great. Enjoy your lives. I don't have to deal with any of that anymore. I forgot it was Tuesday. What did I miss? Nothing. I've been doing this for like 2 minutes. I was eating. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, someone said, I have my own room now. Check this shit out. Dan is not on fire. Dan is not in fizzle in the hizzle. In my hizzle. Ba, 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 da, ba. Someone's saying I'm disappointed that you don't have a quiff. I can probably make it a quiff if I wanted to. I could quiff it up. There you go. Now I look like every other male in the entire world at the moment. Da, 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 da. There we go. Do I look formal enough for you now? Hey guys! I'm Dan, but mainstream. Parents' evening, said somebody. Gutted. Sucks to be you. So, yeah. Hey, I don't have a quiff, said Sasha. Well, Sasha doesn't have a quiff, everybody. As long as you have people like Sasha fighting the trend. People are going to come now and they're going to be like, oh my God, Dan, what have you done to your head? No, don't worry, I still have a fringe. I'm just hiding it so I don't touch it every 2 seconds. What is a quiff, said Jordan. It's when you have a fringe, but then you go, and then you look like everybody else. That's basically how it works. Textiles homework. What is textiles? I had loads of female friends that were like, oh, at textiles class, and I'm like, what's, is that like sewing or something? I have no idea. What is textiles? Someone said, I look like Andy Bearsack. Is that the guy from Black Veil Brides? Do I want... I suppose it's a compliment. Textiles sucks. I hate it. Ugh, said Hannah. Sewing! Yes, it is. Everyone's saying sewing. Sewing. Why would you choose sewing? Is it easy to do? Ba 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 da ba ba. Do you know how to make meatloaf? No. What is meatloaf? What literally is meatloaf? Because I just see a cuboid of meat, and it seems a bit wrong. I've never had meatloaf before. Meat in a loaf, said Megan. Thanks, Megan. So helpful. A singer, said everybody. Get out. Why would you not choose sewing, Dan? True. I chose drama and graphic design. Those are both DOS subjects. I'm joking. The theatre is a very serious artistic endeavour, isn't it? I woke up at 7 AM to watch this. Where are you? New Zealand. Sorry for being English. I can imagine that's massively inconvenient for everybody that's in Australia. Tourism management, said somebody. Fun, fun. Wow. That is not a subject. That cannot be a subject. Mel G said, have you watched Death Note? I've almost finished Death Note. And it's pretty amazing. Wait, are you Dan is not on fire? Said Gabby P. Well, my name's Dan, and I'm in the Dan is not on fire room, and I have Dan's face. So, using the power of production, I would assume that I am Dan is not on fire, or just a very, very talented parody who managed to get 12,000 people watching. How is you? Said Lindsay. I'm good. Black Mirror. I haven't watched the third one. I watched the robot one and then the freaking sad Women in the Woods child murder one. Spoiler. Spotify update, said somebody. Do we want to see what Spotify claims is my most listened to artist this week? It's probably a load of crap, as always. The third one is not that good, said somebody. I'm not going to look forward to that anymore. It's been the first warm day of the year. Where are you now in the world? If you're not in England, then shut up. Or rather, if you are in England, then shut up, because I know. Has it been like the first day of kind of springy summer for everybody? Because everyone walked outside in coats and scarves and then was instantly like, holy crap, regret. It was a warm day today. We had people come over to our apartment to film a video for a kind of like a government thing with a YouTube show called The 401 Show that I'm going to be in soon. And everyone was like, God, this apartment's like a furnace, you weirdo. And I was sat there like, oh, I'm quite comfortable. Am I the only one in Mexico, said Eliza. I can imagine it's hotter for you there. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing there. We just had a snowstorm in Upper Illinois. Wow. That sounds cold. Ireland is still freezing. So warm in Reading. Hey, Bethan. Back into Hood, where I come from. High five me, Dan, said somebody. Did you see the new Iron Man 3 trailer, Dan? I have! It looks cool. I hope it's good. I mean, there's so much money behind these films these days. They can't not make something good. Oh my god. Thanks, Scott, for proposing to me. Thank you. There we go. It's on my little finger. See the trailer for Warm Bodies? I have, but that's been in the cinema for ages. Connecticut, Mother Nature's dumping ground. I'm sure other people in Connecticut wouldn't appreciate that. Mother Nature's dumping ground. Okay, first person of the show to go. Do you like Sherlock? If you are new to Dan and Dan's live shows, which I do roughly every Tuesday around 9, yes, I like Sherlock. Yes, I like American Horror Story and your favourite band and everything you like. I probably like it and watch it. There we go, that's all the conversation done. Oh god, what are we going to talk about for now? You've had a haircut, said somebody. I have. Can you tell? Ba-da-ba. See down your shirt. I know, it's a vest. The first vest weather of the day. Yo, Dan, where is the video? I uploaded my last video on Thursday night. I wasn't going to upload one on the same weekend. Jesus. My new video is human interaction, which I'm guessing you guys have watched. Have you guys seen my last video? Ba-da-ba. Human interaction. Have you seen it? Dan, are you a believer? Yes, said Jonathan. Good, thanks. Thanks, Jonathan. No, potato. No, why should I, said somebody. Okay, good. Thanks. The thing is, that video was one, I couldn't really tell that many stories, because you know how in Reasons Why Dads Fail, I'm like, this is the problem that I suffer, here's a little story I have of me going through it. I couldn't really tell that many stories, because the story is just, so like yesterday I was in a taxi, and then the guy was like, so what do you do for a job? And I'm like, ugh. That would just be that video for 4 minutes. But like, I need to stress that video was probably one of the most important Reasons Why Dads Fail I've ever made, because only since making that video last week have I realised what a big part of my life it is. Like, seriously, every taxi, like when I was getting my hair cut today, I was just sat there like, I don't want to talk to anyone. Did you all see my homoerotic tweet? That was very weird. Made me feel slightly uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. Because it's weird, it's like, if you're a guy that needs any kind of haircut that costs more than 10 quid, and you go to a place like Tony and Guy or whatever, and it means that you get a lady that's like, okay, come sit down on this chair, that's really freaking uncomfortable because you're a tall guy instead of a short girl. I already miss your fringe, said somebody. I still have a fringe. Yeah, and then I'm usually sat there like, while he's going, yeah, well, the woman is going like that, and then what's this, like, do you want the peppermint treatment? And I'm like, yes, please. Keep going, harder a bit. But then it's only ever happened twice in my life when they're like, okay, now I'll send you over to get your hair washed, and it's a guy. Just makes me feel slightly weird. I don't know why. It's just something weird, because there's something so oddly sexual. I mean, what's it like for you guys? I guess this is what I want to know. When you girls are getting your hair cut, and there's a lady going, how is that for you? Is it just weird for me because there's less guys that usually are assigned to hair scrubbing duty? I don't know. It's so awkward, said Becky L. Awkward. It's weird. It feels awkward. Ha. It just feels good, said Linda. Flippin' awesome, said Estelle. I think we can all agree it's weird, but enjoyable. Yeah. I've never had a guy do it, said Lauren. I don't know. I think it's just that the people that do that are kind of girls that are just trying to get like a part-time job. And I guess, you know, it makes sense. More girls would try to get part-time jobs at hairdressers. It was just a bit weird. It's just a bit weird. It's like they're trying to rip my head off, said somebody. Great. What the F did I come into, said Blair. That's pretty much every live show I do. What the F is people talking about? Should I be scared? Yes. I'm Dennis Not on Fire. Whatever we're talking about, you should be scared. I just got here. What did I miss? Nothing much, really. Have you moved your pile of socks yet? Yes. I have redecorated my bedroom. I'm not sure I want to show you until I may or may not do an apartment tour video, because that was an option when I did my takeover my channel for a month. Someone said, you look paler. Is that just me? I'm in a white room. People keep saying I'm pale. It's because I just shine a lamp right at the wall and it reflects back into my face. You can't tell, but you really can't tell at all. I have naturally golder skin than most British people. That's just a Dan thing. I have naturally darker skin. But you can't tell, because I'm like, hi, I'm Dan, and this is a lamp in my face. Look at me, I know how to light my videos, except I don't. I have 1 million subscribers, and I still have no idea how to use a camera, or anything. Someone said, have you got rid of the mice? What I did, I found the hole where the mice were coming out of, and I stuffed a crisp packet up it. Check Dan out. Exterminator 3000. How do you stop the mice? Oh, get a mouse trap. No, 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 no. Find the hole in the wall where the mice are coming out of and just literally just poke a crisp packet up there. No more mice. Yeah, that's how the pros do it. You know you're a big deal when you have your own channel on Younow. I know, right? Wow, check me out. Won't you have dead mice in between your walls now? Probably, yeah. Hopefully there's an entrance on the other side, or I'll just have loads of dead mice behind my radiator, which should be fantastic. What's your favourite Death Note character? I really like Light, but he's so evil. I liked L the best. And I'm not going to spoil anything. But I guess those of you who have finished watching Death Note will know how I now emotionally feel after I've told you all that L is my favourite Death Note character. Oh, the first person today to say, are you wearing eyeliner? No! What? Let's look at my eyes. Does it look like I'm wearing... Oh, that's gross. Ew, eyes are disgusting. I hate it. Girls are always... I don't know, whenever I used to look at girls putting on eyeliner, I'd be like, what do you do if you slip? Like, seriously, if you slip, surely you're going to blind yourself. Just not worth the risk. Just not worth the risk. Just go without makeup. I'd probably blind myself. What is Death Note? It's an anime that's pretty popular. Someone said, do you still enjoy making videos? I still feel like I haven't gotten started with YouTube yet. Like, honestly, I just... I've gained subscribers in this last year so quickly that in my mind I hadn't started doing the kind of thing that I thought I'd have to do to start to become a popular YouTuber. So in my mind, I haven't even it's like I haven't even gotten started with YouTube yet properly. It's like I haven't even properly started trying. So don't worry about me and YouTube. Trust me, I've still a lot more in me. Do you ship Ellen Light? Well, you know, obviously I don't, but I got the feeling from watching it that a lot of people would, but I didn't want to go there. Part of me was like, maybe I should just look it up to see what kind of creepy stuff is out there, and then I think you guys would all know that I'm aware of the sort of creepy things that are. I just didn't want to know. I was like, Ellen Light are probably a very, very big ship. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's just gonna ruin the show. Why do you watch girls put on eyeliner? It wasn't a hobby of mine, it's just something that I saw a couple times. Is making the YouTube videos a good way of getting confidence? I don't know whether it was YouTube that helped me be more confident or whether it was just getting older. Honestly, I feel like it was just getting older that made me be more confident than I was as a teenager. It's mostly about being confident about yourself. And if you're interested in kind of waffly conversations like that, then you should check out a video that I did that I will be linking to in my next video, I think. I did this interview and it was about stuff like that. It was quite interesting. I swear I'm getting less confident as I get older. Lois, yep, you need to take a step back and just realize you're a strong, independent woman. And you don't, I'm not going to say you don't need no man, because that's just fucking so cliched. But seriously, believe in yourself, man! Life's too short, be confident. Pepsi or Coke? Coke. I prefer the taste. And there goes Dan's Pepsi deal. The only reason he was working for Radio 1 down the drain. Crap. Joking. No. Dan, what's a thigh gap? I don't know, Kiara. Or is it Ciara? Toms or Vans? What a stupid question. What's that supposed to mean? What hipstery shoe brand do you like more? They're both good. I own Vans and Toms. I even had Converse when I was a teenager. Like everybody watching this, probably. Superdry or Hollister? Jesus Christ, Ryan. No. Superdry is all right. Y'all don't need to be wearing Hollister. Trust me. Someone said, how do you feel about Jennifer Lawrence, Dan? Did you guys see? I replied Nick Grimshaw telling him to tell Harry to stay away from Jennifer Lawrence, and he replied to me. I always find that weird, because it's like I know Nick Grimshaw from Radio 1, but then it's the fact that he's actually Harry Styles' best friend and hangs out with them all the time. I find that weird. I don't, I find that weird. that I have like one degree of separation from Harry Styles, who's obviously this crazy superstar that most YouTubers make parody videos where they get friends to pretend to be him. Ba, 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 ba. Sexy end screen dance. Have you actually been working out a lot? I've seen my personal trainer 3 times since January. Yep, check me out. Check me out. You should be proud of me, guys. Are you? You met him, for God's sake. I did meet Harry, but it wasn't really to hang out, was it? It was to interview him for 2 seconds and make him sing a super note. That was a bit weird. Why is everyone proud of me? What did I say? Oh, 3 times. Yeah, sorry. I have the memory of a goldfish. I know. 3. That's my record in 17 years. 3 times. That's literally my record ever. How depressing is that? Dan, you look like you're wearing a bra. Do I? I don't think I do. Say the name Jodie. There you go, Jodie. Is your life complete now? Can you die happy, Jodie? Hopefully you can. You look like a small boy. How can I make myself more manly looking? Just go full quiff. Hey guys. So, I'm Dan and this is my new serious business lifestyle. I'm only here to talk about politics and sadness. Hitler hair, said somebody. Thanks, Dominique. You basically just called every guy in England Hitler. Grow an instant beard. Yeah, I should try that. I can't grow an instant beard. I have the physical body of a 17-year-old, probably. I'd say that's a rough estimate. Eat rocks. Thanks. 9:33 is the current time here. People saying I look like I think it's the smooth webcam. I think you guys know from my videos that I have quite a lumpy face. And then when I put it over here, it makes me look like an airbrushed freaking Disney Lego model. Curly or straight chips? I always love curly chips. If you always have the option to get curly chips, you never say no, do you? It's just nice. Lumpy. Lumpy space princess, said someone. Hey. I have to write a song about Hitler, said somebody. What the hell? Do I want to know? Can I stroke your cheekbones, said somebody. What cheekbones? I have the face of a beluga whale. Dude, what happened to VU? I'm a busy guy. Sometimes I just don't have time to do stuff like VU. I take the time to do this, though, because it's fun. Honestly, I want to answer more questions on VU, because I find it really fun. So, I'm not going to promise you a date, but I want to. There we go. What do you think of conventional weapons? I like quite a few of the songs. They're quite good. I'd say so. Like falling off a chair fun, said somebody. I like that that's what I left it on. Oh dear. I did fall off a chair. Oh my god, I've got like major leg cramp. Oh my god, I was just sat cross-legged for like 2 minutes. Now my leg's not even... Oh my god, it's going to fall off. I did the worst thing last night. I bet you guys have done this, where you sleep like or something, and then you wake up at like 3 AM and you realise that you've been cutting off the circulation to your arm for about 5 hours, and it's just dead. Have you guys done that? Where you wake up and you realise you've been sleeping on your arm pretty much all night, and you literally feel like your arm's going to fall off? It was so... Like, I was sat there and I was just like... Well, you know, I said I was sat there. I was lying right here. That's where I lie. And I was literally... I had to just push... I couldn't move. I literally had to pick up my arm, and I was like, what the F is happening? And just kind of flip it off the bed. And then just have it, like, hanging off the bed. And I was just sat there like, am I going to die? It wasn't good. It wasn't a fun situation. It was a bit weird. Can you explain your hair, please? I got it cut so I look less like I have really long hair. And I brushed out on my face so I stopped fiddling with it. That's the explanation. Are you excited for playlist? I'm very excited for playlist. Really looking forward to... A, seeing a bunch of you guys in Florida, which will be fun, and B, seeing some of my American YouTube buddies that I never get to see because they live in America. Have you ever got dead foot? I just got dead leg, just then. Charlie horses are the worst. Is that what they're called? F is a Charlie horse. Charlie horse. A Charlie horse is a popular North American colloquial term for painful spasms or cramps. I've literally never heard that. Well done, America. Charlie horses. It's a bit weird. Oh, I got like a well Charlie horse. Oh, yeah, I thought I'd... Why would I freaking say Charlie banner? Do a video with CTFXC. I've been in a few CTFXC videos a couple years ago. Freaking hell, that was ages ago. Jesus Christ. Was anyone here around when I uploaded Dan vs. Phil? That was freaking 10 years ago. You all must be old now, like me. We're freaking gonna die. We're elderly people. Would you ever come to Japan? I'd love to go to Japan. Are you kidding me? That would be amazing. Go stand outside Nintendo and be like, I know this guy on YouTube that would really like to sell out and go to Japan. And yeah, totally up for that. Do a video about Becky and Jessica and their long, painful history. Man, their friendship has seen some dark times, but they pull through. You know, Becky puts up with Jessica because she knows what Jessica's been through in her life. There's a lot of history there. Maybe I'll make a short film about it one day. Ryan Seacrest, yeah, F. What? Did you guys know this? I literally found out last night. There's been this Ryan Seacrest thing where he's like, Ryan Seacrest is trying to work out his favorite YouTuber with polls on his website. And yesterday, Phil was like, Dan, you're in the final for this Ryan Seacrest thing. And I was like, what the fuck? So I posted it on my Facebook page. And now I'm apparently Ryan Seacrest's favorite YouTuber or something. I have no idea. Someone said, Dan, what is a beluga whale? It's a very beautiful creature. Like me in many, many ways. I voted for you, said somebody. Thanks. Do you like magic? I'm guessing The Gathering. Anybody got time for that? Complicated. Do you remember the time you were on Jeremy Kyle? Anyone who lives in the north should apply to be in the audience for the Jeremy Kyle show. It's very fun. Do you like sloths? Who doesn't like sloths? Are you kidding me? Are you calling yourself a whale, Dan? I'm more like a whale than you will ever know. Ever played World of Warcraft? Yes, not like super hardcore, but a bit. Google beluga whale, or is it manatee? No, it's a manatee. There's a video where a manatee swims into the wall of an aquarium and someone put in a honk sound effect, and it was... Someone said, where is Jack and Finn? The fuck? Usually it's where is Phil, and I'm like, doing whatever he does in his own life. Where Jack and... how do I know what the fuck Jack and Finn are up to? They don't do their live shows on Tuesday. The hell? Thoughts on narwhals? I think there's the moment where everybody suddenly realizes that narwhals are real creatures and they spend about 20 seconds freaking out. Like, what? Narwhals are real? What? Yeah, unicorns of the sea. They're real. Were you smooth with the ladies at school? That's just fucking hell. Let's not go into that. Victoria, what did I miss? Absolutely nothing. And suddenly everyone in the chat goes, what the fuck? Narwhals are real? Yep. Someone said, should I ship you with Evan Peters or Jennifer Lawrence? Ooh, that's tough. I don't even know if I could decide. Well, I could. Dan, are you a narwhal? Said Kyla. Are you doing any panels at Playlist? I really want to. I like opinions. That's why I like doing VU, because it's just answering questions. One of my favorite things about anything is being asked questions, because I really like giving my opinion on things. I'd love to be on a panel, give some serious business answers. So I should get back on VU. Have you ever had a girlfriend who is not from the UK or white? That's specific. I have had a girlfriend that wasn't white. I haven't had a girlfriend that wasn't from the UK. Emma Watson or Jennifer Lawrence? I think I prefer Jennifer Lawrence because she is a bit more sarcastic and miserable, like me. I don't know. Like, Emma Watson is amazing, but she's very angelic and perfect, like Beyonce. Whereas Jennifer Lawrence does kind of faily things all the time. She's a bit of a derp, and that just makes her even more lovable, to be honest. Hard to appreciate Emma Watson without feeling like a horrible human being, just massively inferior in every single way. Compare yourself to Emma Watson. No point in being alive. Zaina said, "What did you do to your eyebrows?" I didn't... Oh, What? I shaved them off and replaced them with Velcro eyebrows. What do you think I did? Are you a basilisk? Yep. Are you stoned now? What's your favorite beer? Desperados. Can't go wrong with that. Probably. I don't know. It's the one that I buy. It's very drinkable. Anything with tequila is good. I mean, don't drink alcohol. Also stay in school. Pop low enough. It's a vest. Spotify update. Very good point, Susan and the other person that just said it. Let's see, according to Spotify, what Absolute Lies is apparently my most listened to things. Okay. Apparently, my top track is Kiss the Ring by My Chemical Romance. I do not think that is true. Followed by new song by Atoms for Peace, which is good. Anybody like Atoms for Peace? Anybody know who they are? Default, that's the one. And my most listened to For me. Artists. My most listened to album is Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded. What the fuck? But maybe because I just listen to Bees in the Trap every day. I do that. This is my favourite song of all time, Bees in the Trap. Just a little fact. Do you watch NCIS? No. Sorry. I watch a lot of things, don't watch that. Why can't I hear him, said somebody. Volume. There we go. Hopefully that's fixed now. Do you watch Breaking Bad? Yes. I'm almost up to date with TV, which is exciting. Completely spoiler-free so far. How did I manage that? I don't know. By blacklisting everything on Tumblr. Like I do anyway. Excited for Doctor Who? I've heard something might be happening to do with me and Phil and the Doctor Who anniversary. Hopefully. Probably not. They'll probably be like, who are these peasants? Your hair is so emo, it cut itself. How do I have emo hair? Do you know what an emo looks like, you spanner? Sorry. Favorite book from the Harry Potter series. Favorite film was Order of the Phoenix. Because I don't know why. Order of the Phoenix was just my favorite one. Favorite book was Half-Blood Prince. That was my favorite book. My least favorite book was Order of the Phoenix. It was just like, and then they talked in Sirius Black's house for 400 pages, and I was just like, I'm 15! Why is this so hard to read? What's your favorite book in general? I can't answer that question. I've got a couple of them over there. I need to go back home and steal more of the books that I've accumulated throughout my life from my parents' house, where they're just remaining at the moment. Wait, you read, said Stacey. Yeah, I know. What a dork. Am I right? Come to Ireland, probably at some point. Do you like Edgar Allan Poe? I had to do lots of studying of Edgar Allan Poe. John Green just typed Alexis T. I suppose that's because you're talking about books. Yeah, I do own Looking for Alaska. Have not finished it yet. Why are you singing Afro Circus? That, you know, that isn't... It was something before Afro Circus that... It wasn't invented by Afro Circus. I wish it was. I think we all wish it was. Do you enjoy kangaroos? Caroline K says, describe your fans. Do a video with Emma Blackery. Probably not. You should get spaces. Have you read The Perks of Being a Wallflower? Have I read it? No. What would you do in a room with 40 chicks? What? What does that even mean? Have sex with them all. Yeah. Wow. What? I love how you don't describe your fans. Yeah, that's a bit of a silly question, just on the basis that I'm aware Okay, well, firstly, I haven't said this in a while. I'm a kind of person that doesn't like to think I have fans. Just gonna throw that out there. I'm not really Justin Biebery in that sense. I like to think of my subscribers as just other people that watch my videos as opposed to fans of Dan. If you want to think you're a fan of Dan, that's fine. You go ahead. But I can't describe what my fans are like because it's just a collection of individuals. You know what I mean? There's no stereotypical person because no one person's behavior represents a group. And if it did, then, oh, Jesus Christ, save us all. Viewers, said Sydney. Can you discuss your brother? Yes, fuck off and don't be a stalker. I'm joking. We just think you're amazing. You guys, stop it. Dan, make a hair tutorial. What the hell would a hair tutorial by Dan be? Wake up, look like a tramp, then complain about how you look like a tramp constantly. That's my hair tutorial by Dan. Roll out of bed and go on camera. Yeah, you're definitely not joking. Have you worked out the pattern, Beth? Say something, followed by joking when I'm not. You and Louis Tomlinson are like twins. Oh my god, when Louis Tomlinson tweeted Jake Bugg saying, do you think dissing boy bands makes you more indie? I was like, oh no, you didn't. Oh my god. I would not go there. I would not go there. Anyone who is labelled as sassy, that's nothing compared to Louis Tomlinson. He will smack you down. He will go places that no one will dare go. Oh my lord. I was just like, I'm gonna hide behind a cushion. Drama llama. Where's Phil? I don't know. Text him. Not joined at the hip. My sister says, why do you laugh at your own jokes? I'm laughing with the people in the chat, but if I didn't find myself funny, then I wouldn't be good at making YouTube videos. Oh, God. Do you consider yourself sassy? I hate the word sassy. I don't know what. I don't know, like, I'm sarcastic, and I don't like stupid people, and I guess a word for that is sassy, but I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like, that's so Raven. She's sassy. I don't like. Ugh. Why is Jared Way the sass master? Is he really rude to people that criticize him? I'm not onto this. Why do people think Jared Way is sassy? Does he smack people down when they say things about him? If he does, then you should show me because I haven't seen this. What color was the mouse? It was green. Brown. Can't believe you just raced That's So Raven. Yeah, I know, right? 90s kid. Do you watch Skins? Season 7 out soon. You're a realist, Dan. Thanks, Heather. That's how I like to view the situation. Just things like people like you saying that just gives me all the hope I need in the world. Thank you for being real. Thank you for saying things like that. Have you played the new Lara Croft yet? No, I really want it. I really want the new Tomb Raider. There's that moment where you go back and you watch old things that you thought were good and you realise how shit they are. I did that with a few things today. Someone said, Tyler Oakley tweeted you something. Who's that? Sorry. Dan, you're okay, I guess. Thanks, Jacob, for saying I'm okay. You're okay, Jacob. You still play Mario Bros? When have I played Mario Bros? Go. Mario Bros is the worst game series ever because they're like, we're going to bring out 7 Super Mario games that are all the same. Thanks, Wii U, for being boring so far. Did you disable the feature that lets you post on your Facebook wall? OMG. I did because since... You guys remember when Facebook changed to timeline, right? Am I right? You guys aren't that young, are you? Oh, God. I'm joking. Yeah, as soon as they changed to timeline, they made it impossible to actually go back and read things on your page. I used to love going back and looking at the photos and things that people have posted on my Facebook page. But ever since they changed to timeline, they literally made it so you can't go back that far. So it basically meant that I couldn't actually see everything that people were saying. And much like my PO box, which I closed because I was basically getting too much mail to respond to individually, and I felt like that wasn't fair. I don't think there's any point in having a Facebook wall if Facebook prevents me from seeing people. People were like, "Is it because of annoying people?" No, that's just called the internet. That's nothing to do with my face. That's just the internet. Yeah, no, it just annoyed me that people would be like, "Have you seen this thing on your Facebook?" And I'd be like, "No," because it won't let me go back on it. You motherfucker. Wait, you like MCR? They were one of my favorite bands as a teenager. So they're one of those like nostalgic, permanently embedded in my music taste bands. Have you ever eaten a Jaffa cake? I don't like Jaffa cakes. I'm not a fan of chocolate orange. Bleh. Don't swear, said Victoria. You probably won't like my videos. Guys, have you realised something? I think my last video, Human Interaction, was the first video I haven't said the F word in probably about a year. Like, seriously. That's weird, right? Dan, you're not a fan of chocolate orange? I'm not, Lucy P. I'm sorry. Connor said, Avenged Sevenfold are better. I like Avenged Sevenfold. They sound very unique. Very sad when the drummer died. How can you not swear? Holy shit, said Cassie C. Your swearing is adorable. Thanks, that's, you know, when I swear I'm obviously trying to be cute. That's what I'm going for. It's not. Did it too, liar. What? Sorry, I have the attention span of a gnat. Of a watermelon. No, it's hot, said somebody. Do you like the new Fall Out Boy song? It grew on me. When I first heard it, I was a bit like, eh. But then I was like, yeah. What happened to Dan is not interesting? It's my side channel. I don't have to upload anything on it. It's a place for bonus videos as and when they come into existence. But you can't on the radio. I can't. Thought you were going to get an awful haircut, and I was going to cry. I'm now so relieved. Good to know that you would have cried. Would have just completely disfigured my face. Would I have not been worth watching anymore if my hair was awful? Life-altering question, Xbox or PS3? Well, I won a PS3 in a competition for free on Tango's Facebook page, so I'm jammy enough to own both. So I have the luxury of not having to be a fanboy for either. I find that so random. I'm a freaking YouTuber, and I won a Tango Facebook competition to get a free PlayStation because there was just no one on the page. So funny. If you don't know the story, I think it was Tango's Facebook page literally had like 20 likes or something because they were a massive fail. And then this competition, which was like, because you know they're like, you've been tangoed. They had this thing where they said, if you write the funniest prank idea in the comments below this post, we'll send the funniest post a PS3. And Phil was like, Dan, no one likes this page. There's a very high chance that you could win a PlayStation. I was like, oh, shut up. Because I never like entering anything because I'm really cynical and miserable constantly. So I was like, no. But then Phil was like, oh, and you might as well. I opened a tab, Google searched, funniest prank, went onto the first search result, and it said, cover someone's toilet in cling film. I copied it, pasted it, pressed enter, and then I got a message the next day saying, you won the competition, what's your address? And they sent me a PlayStation. And I was like, oh god, that is the jammiest thing that's ever happened. Sheila M said, Harlem Shake, please. Really? Really? It's the 5th of March. Do you really want me to do a Harlem Shake video now? How about no, please? Who here doesn't know what the Harlem Shake is? You don't care about Russia, said Polina S. Why would I not care about Russia? What? Why would you type that into the chat? You don't care. What? What do you mean I don't care about Russia? What does that even mean? Russia's a cool country. I'd like to go there one day. Hi, if you're a subscriber of mine from Russia. Thanks for liking my videos. There we go. That's... Someone said, Harlem Shake has just reached my Facebook wall. Oh god. Well, there you go. Beyond dead. Necrophilia of a meme, that is, when it gets to Facebook. Festivals this year. I'll probably have to work at a bunch because of Radio 1. How weird is that, right? My English class did a Harlem Shake. That's kind of fun, I guess. Do you like China? Please let's not descend into this. What do you mean, do I like China? No, I hate China. What a daft question. What do you think of Chick-fil-A? I think their management are bastards, but my friend Kat's dad owns a Chick-fil-A and he's a really nice person that's not homophobic, so sucks for them. My teacher just wrote YOLO on the board, said Lauren H. Wow. Your teacher, wow. So there's memes getting to Facebook, and then there's your teacher just discovering what YOLO means. Wow. That's a whole nother. That is. Dan, do you like Britain? Yes, Rachel. Can you do a Welsh accent? Oh, no, I'm not going to try. I'll let you know one day. I'd have to practice for like an hour and then record it and then choose the best ones, because otherwise people will be like, that was bad! And I'm way too sensitive to internet things like that. Seriously. Luke T said, you never draw whiskers anymore. I've never drawn whiskers on my YouTube channel. Fact. My teachers know what shipping is. Oh my god, Cyan. Oh my god, what? That's weird. That's just a whole different kettle of fish, that is. Your teachers know about shipping. Jesus. Your English coursework can just be some John Locke fanfic. The time when they're in an alternate universe and John got pregnant. A-star! Can you juggle, said Georgia B. Random question of the day. No, I can't juggle. I cannot juggle. Would you twerk if your life depended on it? Well, you know, if you actually want me to answer that question, if my life depended on it, I would probably twerk. Yeah. I can't imagine there's many people that wouldn't twerk if their life depended on it. Twerk or else. I'm back, said Eddie into the chat. Welcome back. What's twerking, said Hannah J. Go to YouTube and just type in how to twerk. There you go. Someone said, would you ever make a video with Daily Grace? I made a video with Daily Grace on my Super Amazing Project channel. It was pretty funny. Guys. Guess the crime. Did we hear that? Did we hear that? What's the crime, guys? What crime is it today? You like George Watsky? Of course. Twerking is gross, said somebody. Birth. Ham overdose, said Victoria. Caitlin said V. Oh. Caitlin R said leprechaun rape. Thanks. Lizzie said genocide. Abba said rampaging nobles. Elmira said necrophilia spelt wrong. That's always good. And Mallory said necrophilia spelt correctly. Great. Jaywalking. I have to pee, but I don't want to leave, said Hannah. That sounds like a crime. Thanks, Becca, for proposing to me. Taylor Swift, said Stephanie. That's a crime. Right there. Someone's Wi-Fi went down. Ding, ding, ding. You win this round. You win this round. For now. Why are we allowed on the internet? Too much swag. Do something interesting. What do you want me to do? Strip? I'm here to talk, not be a monkey. Just made dinner. What did I miss? Absolutely nothing. How do you like Death Note? It's really good. I'm nearly at the end. Please do draw my life. I will. I will literally be the last frickin' person in the world to do it, but I suppose that's not the point, as it's about the individual's video. Did anyone watch Shane Dawson's Draw My Life? It was really nice. It was kind of just like basic Shane Dawson knowledge, though, wasn't it? Try living in Croydon, mate, said somebody. I can imagine. Is that a stereotype? Is crime that prolific in Croydon? It was so sad, said somebody. Shane Dawson at Jenny Craig. Got everybody fired. Do you ever watch anyone else's VUs? Not that many people do it anymore. I used to watch Michael Arenda's religiously, like a freaking stalker. Favorite episode of Sherlock? I actually liked the Hound of the Baskervilles one. A lot of people didn't. Yeah. I liked the last episode was probably my favorite episode. Moriarty banter. Can't get better than that. Dan, I have to go to school. Bye. Goodbye, Eva, who's probably in Australia. Sorry for being English. I can imagine that's inconvenient. Do you like System of a Down? Said LET. System of a Down are in my top 10 favourite bands ever. I'm very excited for Reading Festival this year. What do you think of Phil's hate from the Dan girls? I really have a freaking problem with the word Dan girls. I might as well explain this here. I don't. Obviously, this doesn't apply to all of you listening, but if you haven't considered it before, different people, okay, have different tastes. Don't know if you've realized that, because you know, if someone likes a YouTuber and doesn't like a different YouTuber, that doesn't make them a horrible person. That just means they're into different things. You know, if your friend liked My Chemical Romance but doesn't like Kanye West, that doesn't make them a massive bastard. That just means that they have different tastes. And that applies to everything. It applies to TV presenters, actors, YouTubers. So when you say people hating on people, everyone has haters on the internet. If someone was mean to a YouTuber, I have had very mean people to me too. If someone likes Phil and they don't like me, I don't get offended. That just means that they're into different things. If someone likes me and doesn't like Phil, that doesn't mean they're a Dan girl. You shouldn't go attacking them. However, if someone is mean to somebody, that doesn't make them a Dan girl. That makes them a twat. Okay? No matter who if they're hating on Phil, if they're hating on me, if they're hating on anyone, life is too short to hate. Do not be a drama llama. It doesn't mean that there's a Dan girl, or they're a fangirl, or that they're a stupid One Direction fan, or that all of Sherlock fans are big drama llamas and the Sherlock fandom are full of idiots. No, 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 no. It means that one person is stupid, okay? Don't have a problem with One Direction fans or a problem with Sherlock fans just because one person's a drama llama, okay? Just block that one person. Drama is continued by people moaning about the fact there's drama. You know, I mean, if sometimes I check the like Taylor Swift tag on Tumblr just to cry at humanity, and it's like, you know, if you don't like drama, then just ignore it. You know what I mean? They're like disease. It feeds off attention. It's like a bad smell. If you ignore it, it'll go away. So don't hate other people, okay? Just, you know, if someone's being stupid and they're hating, that doesn't make them an annoying fangirl, or that doesn't mean that all believers are stupid. Imagine being a One Direction fan that's just a nice girl that listens to One Direction and sometimes emotionally breaks down while listening to their music, and then there's all these freaking insane drama llamas, and then everyone's going, all One Direction fans are idiots. You know, how I feel bad for the nice girl that just likes One Direction, you know what I mean? And that applies to every band, every actor, every TV show, every YouTuber in the world. And that, you know, it's just the thing about Tumblr. It's simultaneously the best and worst website for being a fan of something, because the way that it works means that, so, you know, you can make something hilarious and everyone will see it and appreciate it and it'll get spread around and it's amazing. But because it feels closed down, people feel like they can get away with causing hate, and just by tagging something, it's so easy to cause a shitstorm. And, you know, I realized you just have to ignore it. You know, I mean, if you have a problem with drama, then just bleh, 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 you know what I mean? That's the reason why I haven't acknowledged anything even remotely negative for about 8 months on the internet, because when I did it once or twice, I got messages from loads of you guys going, Dan, you know, not everyone's like that, so you're just kind of making us look bad. And I'm like, that's very true. Let's just completely ignore all the drama llamas. So guys, you know, if you're on Twitter and you like your favorite band or whatever, just life is too short. Life is way too short. Seriously. There should be like special Tumblr tags for like strict no shitstorm zones. I just want to look at pictures of Harry Styles without people moaning. You know what I mean? Oh well. the same thing. That's just the world. You know what I mean? You're like Adele, Dan, rolling in the deep. Thanks. Dan, have you looked at your own Tumblr tag? I always look at my Tumblr tag because people do really cool drawings and Photoshop me onto pictures of narwhals and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I've fucking blacklisted everything so I don't go insane and pull my own eyes out. But yeah. Someone said, "What is VU?" It's a website where you answer questions on webcam. It's really interesting, and I want to get back into it. It's just, I don't know, like I'm really busy, and sometimes I feel like I can't be bothered, but I want to because I find it really fun. So yeah. Wait, have you seen the dude on Tumblr? It's basically a love child. I know, yeah, it is quite creepy. It is quite creepy. It's disturbing. It's accurate. Maybe I should adopt him. Very accurate. Where's your phone case from? A girl, one of you guys, gave it to me at VidCon in LA last year. A girl came up to me and she was like, "I made you this." She painted it, and it's supposed to look like a nebula, like my Twitter background. And I was like, "That's cool." So ever since last July or June, when I met this girl, I've had it as my phone case, which is cool. I've got another one, just in case it breaks, that looks like a Game Boy that a girl gave to me at Summer in the City. So I have a phone case from one of you guys in England and an American one that I can exchange at will. Magical. I missed most of your live show. Don't worry, Beth. I said absolutely nothing interesting, as always. What's that in the background? My bed. I don't know. Do you like my canvas there on the wall? Whoa! I think you've already seen it. Do you read comics? I don't. I'm gonna say that. I don't like saying that many things. You know, like I don't like this interest, but I'm not into comics. I don't know why. I just don't have the patience. I'd rather watch something live action. Luke R said, "Are you an atheist?" That's still a touchy subject for me. I get emails from people occasionally, even though I tell people not to email me because my email address is only for business. I get emails from someone that was like, "I'm 8 and I need to know whether you believe in God or not." And I just replied saying, "Why?" And she said, "Because if you don't, I can't watch your videos." And I was like, maybe I just shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't address this subject. I don't know why. Other YouTubers are not afraid to piss people off. I am afraid to piss people off because I've been traumatized by the internet many times. So I have such a problem with offending people. Like seriously, once I love Family Guy. I love Family Guy and American Dad. But I once watched an episode of Family Guy where they took the piss out of Anna Paquin, and I'm a big True Blood fan, and I got really pissed off, and I was like, how fucking, you know, Family Guy, they just do the same gags. It's like, oh, this time I did this, and then it cuts to it, and they're just mean to celebrities. I am a big fan of Seth MacFarlane, but I tweeted about them being mean to Anna Paquin, and loads of people were like, how dare you dislike Family Guy? And I was like, ugh, stop attacking me. Yeah. Dan says he's busy, but he just procrastinates. I procrastinate sometimes. I don't have time to procrastinate anymore. How depressing is that? I still love you, even if you're an atheist, said Lisa. Wow, there should be more people like you in the world. Shitstorm. It's the word of the year, isn't it? What's your favourite video game? Favourite video game ever, Bridget G, is Final Fantasy VII. It is, in my opinion, the best video game of all time. It's a little Dan fact for you there. It's my favourite game. You need to change the day when you do this. No, I like Tuesdays. Tuesday's a good time. Tuesday's a day when no one's doing anything. It's kind of like, ugh, the week has started. School, work, ugh. So Tuesday's a fun day to do something. Has Ni no Kuni arrived yet? No! The fuck, Amazon? Get your shit together. Are you excited for Final Fantasy 13, Dan? So bad. I loved Final Fantasy 13 1. No one did, but I did. Final Fantasy 13 2, I played it and I got like 100% on it, but it was kind of a bit rubbish. And then they said Final Fantasy 13 3, and I was just like, please make a new Final Fantasy universe. Seth MacFarlane at the Oscars. I really liked Seth MacFarlane at the Oscars. I thought it was really good. Me and my friends that were watching it with thought it was very funny. People that got offended just need to know what a joke is. You know what I mean? If someone tells an offensive joke, you're not supposed to laugh at the subject of the joke. You're supposed to laugh at the ridiculousness of the words in the sentence. You know what I mean? So it's like, if someone makes a funny joke that's a bit offensive, you're not saying, ha ha, yeah, women are stupid, obviously. You're laughing at the fact that the joke is bad. But some people don't realize this, and then they like to write snarky articles about how bad comedians are. What happened to Becky's baby? I don't think that was canon, Molly, in Drama Llama, when my Becky character was pregnant. Don't think that's canon. That was like my own fan fiction about my two characters. Favorite Delia Smith recipe? Victoria Sponge is a pretty classic one. Favorite Avenger? Iron Man? Maybe. I think so. I know who he is. I've never met him yet. Is he in England? Why hasn't that happened? Do you like Foals? I like their new song. I'm not a big indie fan. Not to generalize all of indie, but generally if it's like, this is a new cool indie band, I'm like, ugh. But specific songs and bands I think are exceptional and cool. Do you like Coldplay? I do like Coldplay. I think it's unfair to say that they're boring. I mean, they're not the craziest band in the world, but thoughts on Misa Amane? Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm not going to go outright and say Death Note is a bit sexist, but I don't know. Some of you will probably get so confused by this. If there's any big anime fans out there, do you find their portrayal of women a bit weird? In a bit of a kind of sexual way? I don't know. It's a bit strange, because obviously in Death Note, not all of the women, most of them are projected as quite powerful and confident. But sometimes I watch animes and I'm like, I don't know, it's just a bit like rape culture-y. I don't know. I don't want to get too social commentary here, but like Japan, it's just a bit. Ugh, I don't know. So why are you answering the door in a maid's outfit? I get the point that Misa Amane, who's a character in Death Note, for those of you who don't know, it's a girl who's like a model and an actress, and she's a bit stupid. So she wears. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know, it's a bit weird. People are agreeing with me. People are agreeing. I don't know, it's strange, isn't it? They're either weak or too strong, said somebody. Social reform, guys. Come on, anime. What about things like Sailor Moon, though? Are they good as girls? Are there any feminists out there? What are animes that you approve of? Llama song, said somebody. But Ellen Light are pretty feminine. They are, to be fair. Say toast in a Geordie accent. Toast. 88. Dan is eating toast. Italia, says everybody. Okay. Full Metal Alchemist. I agreed with that, actually. Full Metal Alchemist was very Western, which I think is one of the reasons why it's one of the biggest animes. If you're not into anime, but you generally like good shows, I really recommend Full Metal Alchemist. It's really good. Bleach is good. That's another one of the ones people always tell me to watch. What about new music, guys? I'm interested in what you guys are up to at the moment. What new... I'm not asking for, like, Panic at the Disco, Paramore, Justin Bieber. What new music that you've gotten into are you listening to at the moment? I'm kind of interested. I'm not asking for you all to be massive hipsters here. I'm just saying, what's the song you're listening to at the moment? Oh, everyone's up here with the Bastille and the Alt J. Miguel was great. Grammys. Ollie Murs. That's fine. You can like Ollie Murs. Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons are great, aren't they? I've recently got into Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs. Alex Day, said Lauren. Alex doesn't count. There's no reason why he shouldn't count. Lots of love for Nirvana. Go you, Adrienne, just getting into Smashing Pumpkins. Yes, Sarah Louise S. You get into Smashing Pumpkins. You, said Lucas. I'm not a musician, Lucas. I wish I was. But I stopped learning piano when I was 14 because I hated my piano teacher. Grimes, good. Macklemore. Been listening to Busted a lot, said Georgie. Good, good. Grace of Mice and Men. Hmm? Boxer Rebellion. Twin Atlantic. AWOL Nation. Yeah, quite a few people have got into AWOL Nation after hearing Sail on our radio show, which is really cool. I liked their. I listened to their album. It wasn't as good as Sail, but it was quite interesting. Slipknot, said Brianna. Not like me when I was 12. Slipknot high five. Yeah. My friend just said, you should go watch Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs live. I want to. Do you still want to act as somebody? Hashtag pipe dream. What about you, said somebody. Thanks. Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs. Obviously, listening to Radio 1 or just having to be there all the time has kind of forced me to listen to all the new music that they play. So I've been really, you know, kind of like all the singles by like Bastille and Foles and stuff like that. And God, the Bauer song. Aluna George. Yes, Nina. Good taste. I really love that song that's in the charts at the moment, White Noise. It's kind of housey. None of you will know what house music is. Audio Slave, said somebody. Cool. Ready, set? You guys are cool. You have good taste in music. What about movies? Has anyone seen Cloud Atlas? Is it good? Kind of want to go see that. Ludovico Einaudi, said Jen. Hey, hey. Yes. Best studying music. Good to relax you. Sometimes if you're just going for a walk or you're on your way to school, it's good, nice to listen to piano music like Ludovico Einaudi. It's just it makes you feel very relaxing. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying it's good. Cloud Atlas was awesome, said Emmy. Jonathan said it was the best film he's seen in ages. Stephen said, freaking amazing. And then a bunch of people are saying that Die Hard 4 is awful. Cool. I studied piano in college. That's cool. Go you and your creative talent. I study music and my tutor's a house DJ. That's cool. I just saw Jack the Giant Slayer. Pretty freaking good, said Hannah. Thanks for your recommendation. Kerry G, when's the last time you shat? Thanks. The chat was going so well for so long. Rick Astley, said Noah. Oh God. Oh God, it started to happen. It started to go downhill. Oh dear. Last Exorcism Part 2. No, Sam. That's rubbish. Go watch good films like Argo and Zero Dark 30. I haven't seen Les Mis. No one I know wants to go see Les Mis. They're like, ugh, a waterfall. I can talk. Musically. You watch The Mighty Boosh? Of course. I own the whole box set. Human Centipede, less than 3, said somebody. Thanks. I'm going to watch The Hobbit. Is it good? I liked The Hobbit. Patrick said Anne Hathaway can't sing. What the fuck, Patrick? Of course Anne Hathaway can sing. That's not an opinion. She's singing and acting at the same time. None of that Rachel Berry shit. She's putting the passion into the song. If you were actually Fontaine singing that song, you wouldn't just be like Susan boiling it up on the stage. You'd be having a fucking breakdown, wouldn't you? And that's why Anne Hathaway obviously won the Academy Award. Alexa said, "Do you like oatmeal, lol?" I am a porridge fan, I must say. Partial to a bit of porridge. Do you like K-pop? Said Eve. Yes. I like everything, is mainly thing. What's your opinion on Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones Season 3! Yes! How exciting. Just makes anyone go, oh my god. If you like violence, I can recommend Game of Thrones. Collab with Charlie McDonnell? Please. I would love to one day make a video with Charlie. He's... yeah. You like Scott Pilgrim? I've got the graphic novels. Do you like Jenna Marbles? The story goes, I met her once and accidentally touched her butt when I was drunk in America. That happened. More YouTubers are fun when they're drunk. Definitely. I think that's the only reason why Anthony Padilla spoke to me that first time. Do you like V for Vendetta? I've never seen it. What the F? I need to get on that. I'll see Les Mis with you, said Patrick. Okay, Patrick, you and me, let's go see Les Mis together. Do you like Evanescence? Fallen by Evanescence is one of my favourite albums ever. It's probably in the top 3 albums I've listened to the most, just because when I was 13, I was obsessed with Fallen by Evanescence. I think it's kind of what got me into the more alternative side of music, because obviously as a child I liked the Spice Girls, and then I think I saw Evanescence perform Bring Me to Life on Top of the Pops, and I was like, this is cool, and then that got me into Muse, and then a year later 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge came out, and then, well, that was at the same time, but to be honest, when I was 12 I liked Slipknot, so there we go. Are your ears stretched? It would be hilarious to see you drunk. I did a live show once drunk. It was my one of my first ones. I'm not averse to doing the idea again, but if I drunk by myself for the sake of being entertaining on a live show, that would be a very bad example for me to set. Drink alone so you can be entertaining to your internet followers. Don't worry, guys. I promise if I get accidentally drunk at 4 in the afternoon and come back, I'll go on Younow again. Get high on Younow, said Gabriella. Yes. You never said if you like Jenna Marbles. I like Jenna Marbles. Yes, of course I do. She invented the kind of things people do, what boys think genre that everyone likes to copy and fail at. I used to play Spyro on my PlayStation. Love a bit of Spyro. Okay. This Jennifer Lawrence fall at the Oscars. Her fall wasn't even a dramatic fall. Everyone was like, oh my god, she fell. It was like a 2 out of 10 on the fall scale. She could have like fallen down all the stairs and landed on her face. It was a bit like, whoop, and back up again. Man, isn't she just everyone's favourite person? Yeah, your fall off the chair was a 10. Thanks, guys. I can always... Yep, and now everybody's telling me that when I fell off the chair, it was a 10 out of 10. Thanks. Thanks. You're looking very feminine today, said Emma S. Thanks. Good night. When's your next YouTube video? It's on Friday, and probably... That's not a promise, but I'm going to aim for it to be on Friday. I'm getting back into my frickin' schedule now. Radio show has started. I've got that done. Now it's time to back on track. Friday is what I'm going to aim for. Don't crucify me if it's not, okay? Right. Okay. This has been really fun, guys, but I can imagine all of you in Eastern Europe and Australia are probably either missing school or crying blood because they're so late right now. So for the purpose of this being fair, I'm going to... Everyone's like, by Friday you mean Monday? No! No! I'll be so angry at myself if it's Monday. This freaking video, I'm gonna make it tomorrow, right? I'm so... I've had enough of myself. I want it to be up on Friday, Saturday at the latest, this next one, okay? Because I've had enough. It needs to be a new video every week now. Okay, so this has been funny. Guys, if you're new to me, because obviously a bunch of people subscribe to me and are like, what the hell's happening? I do these live shows pretty much every Tuesday at around 9 o'clock. It won't always be directly on 9 o'clock. I'll usually tweet if it's going to be a bit later or earlier or something like that. So if you're not, make sure you're following me on Twitter, because that's where I'll basically update you on what the hell I'm doing with my life. So thanks to everybody who presses the Twitter button. If you don't know who the F I am at all, I'm a YouTuber. You can hover over the middle with your mouse here and then click on my YouTube, or click the subscribe button, which is down there, to watch my videos. And if you have no idea what's happening right now, to join in with the fun, if you sign in with Facebook, in the top right, click skip, so it doesn't tell all your friends who you're stalking. I'm a YouTuber, John B. I'm a guy that makes YouTube videos. You should watch them. They'll make you procrastinate and fail all your exams, basically. Yeah, if you sign in with Facebook and then click the Be a Fan button, which is down there on the right. So sign in with Facebook and then become a fan. Thanks to everyone that does that. If you're new, hello, welcome to Dan. I apologize on behalf of me and my life for everything you're going to experience. This has been really fun, like always. Always look forward to the live shows, guys. You have some good conversation. And yeah, all of you, watch me upload this video not on Monday. Yeah, this is going to be a weekend one. I'm gonna die if it's not, but I'm gonna try. Okay. Thank you guys. This has been really fun. Have a good week. I hope that the rest of your week at work and school isn't too awful and makes you want to bang your head against a wall. Stay strong, people. Okay. Been really fun. Goodbye, everyone. Have fun. Goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. See you later. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Go to sleep. Go do your homework. Go eat.